Hey, what's in the mail sack? Sunday, October 13th, friends. Alright, so this last week, detritus. This last week, I took my family and we went to Disneyland. We spent a week. We did Disneyland, Universal Studios, Hollywood, Knott's Berry Farms. Yeah. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm just gonna record. Doing the parts. Go, go, go! It was a blast. We had a lot of fun. So these are the packages that came this week. We are going to open them, and there's not going to be any other days for this week's what's in Criswell's Pendulous mail sack. Because I'm tired. It's Sunday. I'm tired. This is what came this last week. It's going to be... You know what? I don't need to explain it. I just need to do it. So, let's do it. First, I'm going to start with this thing that I actually got in Disneyland, which is the part that has Star Wars stuff. Anyway, it's R5 Zombie. It's a zombie droid, which I don't believe is from anything. I don't believe this was in any show. But it's something they brought out for the spooky, scary horror stuff, I guess. And I just find it hilarious. He's got like a little hole in his head. Anyway, I had to get it. I don't know if I'm gonna open this. I probably will open it because I'm not a leave it in original packaging kind of guy. But you know, this might be something you want to leave in original packaging. Anyway, so there's one. Oh, I also got this BD9. Fuck, what's he called? BD1? He BD in a number. I don't remember what he was. He was from the Star Wars game that I love. You know what's funny is my daughter... Alright, you can be done. You can be done. So it's funny is my daughter was buying stuff for her friends, and one of her friends is like really into Star Wars droids, and so she's like texting him like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "He wants this one," and she like didn't know what this was, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? This is the best droid. This was in Star Wars Jedi Survivor," and I really loved it. And he's like, "I have Lego of it," and he's like, "Awesome." And she texted that to her friend, and her friend called me the GOAT, which, you know, that's pretty high compliment coming from a 13-year-old. Anyway, let's three packages. Let's open them up. Bubble mailer. This is from Limited Run Games. I don't really know what most of these are, by the way. It's going to be a surprise. Because I was on vacation. I wasn't paying attention to what was arriving. Fashion Police Squad. Oh my gosh, I remember this. It's a first-person shooter, although you're not really shooting. You're shooting better fashion on people. And I literally had never heard of this about this until I saw it on Limited Run Games, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I have to have it. So Fashion Police Squad. Very excited to try that out. Oh, Bat Boy! I know Bat Boy. It's a side-scrolling platformer. It got some pretty good reviews. Just trying to see if it was made by, if there's another game that these guys did that will remind people of who they are. But anyway, Bat Boy. It's a game I wanted. It's cool. All right, next package. This is also from Limited Run Game, I believe. That stuff is fun. Alright, so first it's Gale of Windoria. If I recall correctly, this is like it's a Kemco, but it's a retro RPG, but if I recall correctly, it was intended to kind of play a little bit more like the early Final Fantasy games. If I recall correctly. I could be wrong. Gale of Windoria. And then this one is Soda Drinker Pro. This is an NES game. I know nothing about this game, other than the fact that I had to get an NES game. I think this is by the guys who did the, Kubo? Which was pretty fun. There were Kubo 1 and Kubo 2, and I believe, were they both like Zelda style? Or was only one of them Zelda style? I can't remember. But I think this is by the same people. The art style looks similar. Fun stuff. All right. Let's open you. This is from Super Rare Games, and I think I know what it is. I'm pretty excited if it's what I think it is. It's a big package, so I'm pretty sure that it's a bunch of PlayStation 5 games. Yep. I'm really happy. I'm really happy that Super Rare is doing PlayStation 5 physicals now. Because there's some games that I just would rather have the PlayStation 5 edition than have it on the Switch. And then there's some games that I'd like to have it on both. Like Post Void, for example. Sticker. Look at that. I bent the sticker because I thought it was detritus. Release. Alright, so the three games. Sable, I don't really know what this game would really be described as. It's vaguely open world, but I don't know if it's more of an exploratory or if it's puzzle. I know that it got some pretty rave reviews when it came out. Trying to remember, I think it was on Game Pass, and I think that's where I played it. But don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I might own it on Steam. Anyway, physical for the PlayStation 5. So, I have never said this out loud. That's a fun, shiny... Ooh, look, there's like a shiny imprint of a gun. So, this is one of the Super Rare originals, I think. I think they are the publisher of this. Doesn't say. But it's kind of plays very much like a Hotline Miami game. I own it on Steam, and I've played it on my Steam Deck, mostly. But it's a Hotline Miami style game, but it has roguelite elements, where the levels are generated every single time you go into them, and it's the sort of thing where it's like a one more run kind of thing. You're going to get a little bit further, going to level up your stuff a little bit better, and then proceed. And the story is bizarre. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember how it starts, but I think you just like kind of wake up in this weird mansion and you don't remember how you got there and you have to try to figure out how to get out. But it's pretty fun. I do recommend it pretty highly. If it's on every platform, and honestly it would run fine on the Switch or anything else. So if you want to check it out, Otzo. I don't know how you pronounce it. I would recommend this pretty highly. It's pretty fun. It's very surreal, black and white with blood. It's cool. It's a fun game. And then this Grime. Now here's the deal. I have bought Grime before. I also haven't even opened it yet. This was the Japanese. I think this was the Japanese market edition I got from PlayAsia. And then this is of course the super rare one. Now Grime it's a Metroidvania. But it's my understanding it has kind of Souls-like combat, which, you know, you combine those two things together and it's always going to be a good time for me. Those are two genres I enjoy greatly. And clearly I've liked it enough that I bought it twice. I would consider these variants. I'm not a big, I have to own all the variants kind of guy, but for games that I really... either games that I'm gonna really enjoy or games that I'm really excited for, like these ones, which I haven't played, which I need to. I like to get it twice, or as many different variants as I can. I really do need to play this. I wonder if this might be vaguely horror themed. I might be able to pull this off and play it on Spooktober. I don't know. Here, I'm going to open it up. I want to see what the packaging looks like from Super Rare's version. Because the Japanese edition has such great, at least I think it's the Japanese edition, has such great box art. I just want to see what Super Rare does with it. Oh, they did the same thing as on the cover. I really like that. Yep, I really do. That's cool. Fun freaking stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this. I was thinking, what should I play now that I'm back from my trip? And I might try this. Sunday, friends. End of video.